Hello, everyone. We are back and we are live with Rakul Preet. I know you're excited.
Hello.
Yay!
What's
Hi.
up?
What's up? You look so bright,
Chillin'.
fresh.
I'm just chilling. I'm on my swing. I'm just swinging.
I know. So cute. I
What's up?
like that. Wo, it's that. See, we can show you. It's the spot right behind her. The greenery that I could see is the place where she does all her workout videos. Am I right?
No, I do it here. If
That
you
not
can
this
see
area?
this balcony. Can you see this balcony?
It's in the other side. What a lovely,
So,
lovely balcony. So much green, so lovely. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. This
How
is
have you
keeping
been,
my
yeah, Rakul?
sanity in place. Very good.
है
How
ना?
have you been?
I've been good. We've all been trying to do this right. Do it together. The social distancing and self isolation. Or
True.
I think it's going good now. We all have used to. We're being positive. But thank you for doing this.
Of course.
And my let's start with the thing that everybody I think is going to ask. How's your social distancing going on? How has your day been? I know you all have so many scripts otherwise to read or to go out on sets. Time nahi milta hoga. So how are you utilizing this time?
Of course, when you don't find the time, you feel कि यार काश मेरे पास time होता. There's so much I want to read. There's so much I want to have to finish this script or even otherwise watch so much content. And now there's enough time. And I think that's the story with everybody, right? घर में बैठने के लिए time नहीं मिलता, अपने family के साथ spend करने के लिए time नहीं मिलता. And now when you have it, I think this is when you gotta make the most of it. So I have just been first 3-4 days, I finished reading whatever I had to in terms of scripts. There were a couple of books that I want to read, so I started that.
Yeah.
And then of course watching a lot of digital. There's so much content out there, which was on my list because when you're shooting, at least I'm not the person who can watch at night. I need to sleep on time because I wake up early and I train and all of that. So I can barely watch anything when I'm shooting. So there was a lot of backlog on that. So I'm watching now. I started a couple of things. I finally saw Parasite last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
amazing, isn't it? It's just
it's
crazy.
amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, a lot of stuff. And then I'm also besides of course working out virtually and doing my yoga virtually and then doing meditation, so half a day goes in that. I'm also trying my hand at so I have this folder in my phone, whenever I see, like, my favorite app is Zomato, to check menus and to see pictures of things. And then I love following like the healthy nutritionists, and I have this app where I have a lot of recipes. So now I've taken that out and I'm like, chalo abhi kuch banayenge. So whatever, of course, because some might need more ingredients which you can't go and get right now because it's more
Sure.
about having the basic stuff. So whatever basic I can make. So like I made this French toast, basically peanut butter chocolate banana cinnamon French toast with whipped cream.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. And also I knew how much calories it has and how much I can eat. So that was the best part for me.
So you literally knew like kitna
Yeah,
matlab,
because I know now what all quantities I've put and how much I've put. I can look at a plate and tell you the macros that it has. So I'm that
अमेजिंग.
psycho.
जो लोग आप देख रहे हो अभी, आपको लग रहा होगा कि काश हमारे पास भी ऐसे लोग होते जो जाके we would have not been lazy and done this effort to look through stuff and get the sort of healthy recipes for your favorite
See,
dishes.
all the recipes are online. I think thanks to internet, even though we're
Yeah.
all social distancing, it doesn't feel so. The information and everything is so easily available and accessible. It's just that we have to make an effort for anything, even if it's reading. If people who don't like reading, there are audible books that are out there. Just, I think we should use this time to sort of introspect, see how can we be a better version of ourselves after all this is over. Learn one thing, like do something with yourself. If you have, obviously I understand that you can't get a teacher and learn a new craft, or whether singing or dancing, you can't do that. But then maybe sit with yourself, talk to yourself, understand what is it that you like. People, I think, are finding it difficult because there's no concept of me time.
Hmm.
Everyone's always rushing, and you can't sit with yourself.
Yeah.
So I think this time you should meditate, sit, just figure what you really like. Are you on the right track in life? What is real joy? Does it really make you happy? there's so much that one can look deep within. And once you start doing that and understanding yourself, I think situations like this become very easy, because it's for everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's the same for everyone across countries, across borders. It's not any The virus is not any less deadly for us than who's in a village or who's in another country, which is what we need to understand.
नहीं यार सही एब्सोल्युटली एंड लाइक शी इज सेइंग कि घर पे बैठ के एंजॉय करो एंड आई थिंक द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग कि यार क्योंकि हमने देखा संडे को भी वी सॉ योर वीडियोस एज वेल यू वेंट आउट टू पे योर रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल ऑफ देम who've been working for
I was in
us.
my balcony. I didn't go out.
Yeah,
I was like, when
no,
did
no,
I
go
go out?
out, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
People went
मतलब
out, bro. And I want to tell them that please don't do that, guys. I mean, if the government's requesting 2 weeks right now, if we don't stay at home for 2 weeks, we'll have to do it for 2 months. And none of us want to be in that situation. So let's all be together in this, and stay at home is just a matter of 1 week, 10 days. सोचो कि आपकी छुट्टियां चल रही हैं, पर घर में रहिए, please. Sit with your wife, ask her what her favorite food is, ask your husband, cook for them, make memories. नहीं तो लोगों को ये नहीं पता होता कि favorite colors क्या है. People don't have time in their busy lives. So make
Yeah.
memories.
Anvesh has sent in a question saying, how was your experience working with Allu Arjun? And do we get to see you again working with him? When do you next work with him? And all of
I have
that.
answered this question a zillion times when I worked with Allu Arjun after this, but it's always amazing. Bunny is one of my most favorite people, and I have said this over and over again. He's my favorite actor, and
Yeah.
I think he's so passionate about everything that he does, and he's such a nice person. Like, I'm very fond of Bunny. So I don't know when we'll work together, because now I'm more here than there. But let's see. I'm sure if something great comes our way, we would. I would love to work with him again.
I saw such cute pictures from the sets when you were shooting with Arjun.
Yeah.
The two of you, I think, have such adorable chemistry. I mean, we haven't seen you on screen yet, but it felt like that.
Oh, he's amazing. I think he'll keep you on splits, and he's always joking and cracking up totally. Won't spare anybody.
Yeah, you must. So, I mean, of course, the entire industry right now is in a standstill, like everybody else. And you all also put out a statement saying that aapki bhi obviously postponed ho gayi hai. But, what do you do, right?
Can't do anything. Like, I mean, I don't even know when it'll start, right? None of us know. So that's why it's very important for people to stay at home. If you guys don't want to stay at home for too long, then stay now. Because everything will only rework. Like today in China, they have they've announced that they'll reopen schools from April 8th. And now, if they didn't sit at home and didn't curb the virus, then they would have not been able to do that. Which is what we need to understand, that abhi kar lo, so that we can get back to our work soon. All of us who are missing our work, and we want to, make the most of that time. And so yeah.
The movie that has been announced with Ajay, thank God. And it's a reunion with Ajay again. That sounds exciting. It's you have great comic skills, and I think it must be fun.
Wow, I have great comic skills. I used to always feel somebody should give me an out-and-out comedy film, because if they see me in my real life, my friends call me a cartoon. So they're like, मतलब ये कोई क्यों नहीं देता है, क्यों रुलाता है मुझे फिल्मों में? But yeah, that's a fun social comedy. It's a social comedy, and it's my third pairing up with Sid and second time with Ajay sir. And I'm really looking forward to that film. It's a lovely script. I mean, we all really like it. But now that's also going to get pushed. So
5869 Priyanka is asking, क्या रकुल मैम को कोई childhood crush था? Please उनसे पूछना.
यार childhood crush तो childhood में रह गया ना अभी. मतलब
पर
अभी तो childhood भी नहीं रहा.
But maybe anyone, like early crushes, I think. Who was your early crushes? Chalo, just for
no, I think I was never a very. I mean, of course, in school and all you have, but those are of no relevance when you grow up, right? I think my first proper crush, a celebrity crush, was Ranveer Singh, which I've said many a times. When Band Baja came, I saw the film and I was like, and only for the fact that what a powerhouse performer, and I was like, wow, who's this guy with so much energy? And I think I was in my 12th grade or something at that time, and I was like, "Arey, wow, so nice." So my first ever crush, celebrity crush, was Ranveer Singh.
Someone called SRK Skaresh, okay? SRK S Rakesh 1. That's the name, I think. SRK S Rakesh 1 is asking you, when was the last time you did something for the first time? I like this. It's cool.
Now, she's sitting at home for so long. This is the
Yeah.
first time in my life that I have, the longest vacation I had taken before this was 6 days last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Just 6 days?
6 days. And then when I took that vacation is when I realized that this is, and I called my mom from there. I'd gone to London for the India Park match with a couple of friends, and
Yeah.
and I called my mom. I said, Mama, this is the first time I actually had 6 days, and 6 days felt like a week, felt really long, right?
Yeah.
And it was nice, and I said it was so peaceful. So this is the longest break of my life. It's been since 15th we've been offshoot, so it's been almost 10 days, and we still have a lot more days to go. So this is the longest break of my life.
Matlab, be positive, yeah, and let's just make the
Yeah,
best of our time.
I mean, I think times like this tell you, I'm a little spiritual, so I start going into the whole Gyan part of it. But I
Yeah.
just feel that, we as a human race start thinking that we're invincible, and that nothing can happen, and we're running for what? Like, what are we rushing towards, right? Working and working for what? When world comes to a stop, it comes for everyone. Right now, I feel that Earth is under repair process. It's like, I'm under maintenance. You
Yeah.
guys have really taken a toll on me. So it's like, give me a break. It's screaming out loud. But then if you look at it, I was just sitting in my balcony and seeing, I've never seen so many sparrows in Bombay. And the dolphins which were spotted at Marine Drive. There are videos which have been circulating since yesterday, and one of my friends who lives there also spotted and sent us a video. So it's so lovely to see that we all have to coexist, and we start thinking just because we have a language and we have a brain, so we are superior, but it's not the case. So
Yeah.
I just hope that once everything normalizes, people learn from this and make this a lifestyle. See, today we're talking about how our immunity needs to be good. And
Mm.
everyone's always been saying that work out and eat right, because that's what your
Yeah.
body needs. So immunity is not something we should be bothering about in terms of crisis. You should adapt the lifestyle.
Your entire video of the hand washing also was so cute. I love it the way you did it. It's like such a sibling bonding over hand washing.
So
Like
I was
you
like,
like telling you you're doing it wrong, do it again.
I was taking out all my khundas in that. I'm like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. But that was the point, that if siblings fight, they should fight for the right reasons. Like right now, it should be washing your hands correctly.
I'm going to read out a few names, and so that she hears your names. There's Jagdish, there's Rajesh, there's Preetam, Dipansh. Randomly, I'm taking out the names so that कोई भी यहाँ पे selection नहीं. Rakesh, Gopal, all and a lot of your fans are here. Would you tell them anything who are watching right now?
I'd just say, guys, thank you so much for all the love, firstly. And I wish you all stay safe, stay at home. Please tell your families. Please educate people who are working at your houses, because they don't know any better. Please educate them in the right way as to how they can take precautions for their families, because this is a chain reaction which we have to stop, and all of us need to be responsible about it. And yeah, all of you all, please stay safe and stay healthy, and lots of love.
Quickly ask an interesting question that's come from again SRKS Rakesh one, and it's a different question, so we picked it up, saying a word or phrase you notice yourself saying a lot.
What? I use what? It's my recent, like recent in the last 15 days. I've been saying what? Suddenly somebody says, and I say it in that tone. I'm like, what? So my friends are like, what's with your what? Like, and even in messages, I'm like, what?
I think, like, so everybody who's watching, what?
What? There's
Okay,
gonna be a curfew again. What?
if you have to work out at house right now, and some very easy tips sort of to go that way, what would they be?
Let me tell you some basic workouts. I think you can do squat jumps anywhere, right? So do 20 squat jumps, do 5 sets, do burpees, pick up like water bottles which are 1 liter each, use them as dumbbells, and do shoulder press. You don't have heavy weights, do 50 reps of the same. Do
Ah,
push-ups, put your feet on the sofa and do inclined push-ups. You can always do crunches, you can do planks, you can do squat jumps, what do you call, split squats, with your one foot on the chair and one
Yeah.
down. You can do lunge jumps. So, alternate lunges between the
Yeah.
legs and then jump. You can also do walking lunges. There's so much to do. Just like, I think, Surya Namaskars, if you guys do yoga, stretch, breathe. I think it's very important to breathe right now. So I'm doing both. So my trainer, Harrison James, he's virtually on that. And then he tells me, come on. So there's a little good thing is I can cheat a little bit. So when he tells me do 100 after 80, I'm like, arey bas, ho gaya, ho gaya. So he's not there next to me to hit me. Otherwise, if you've seen him, he'll take us like a danda and he'll hit. Okay, now go, go, go. You can do more. So I can cheat a little bit. I keep my phone in a way that he can't see my form sometimes properly.
But I think thank you so much, yeah, for taking out this time, and
No, my pleasure.
it was so much fun. I know that you are going to make
I
pancakes, right?
I'm gonna make pancakes today. I'm gonna make choco chip pancakes, and I've got everything that I need for that. Luckily, I'll send you a picture. I'll post a picture. Hopefully, I'll have
Yeah,
a
you
video.
must.
Okay, when I made the French toast day before, I had the video, but my brother said in that, "Didi, wo jal raha hai," so I couldn't post it. I was like, God, I can't post this one. But I'll be making pancakes and I'll be sharing
Yeah.
those.
So okay, we'll take one last question. Shri the Super Saya is asking you who's your strength, and then I'm sure Rakul also has a lot of things to do. As you know that she's going to make some yum pancakes, and I want to know the recipe, so I want to see that. So
Yes,
who's your strength, Rakul?
my strength.
Where does your
I think
strength come from?
no, no. I'll tell you. I think my strength comes a lot from within. I am someone who's always had a very strong willpower. If people tell me you can't do this, that's exactly what I want to do. Not in a bad way, but
Sure.
they say that people who try to bury me did not know I was a seed. I love this saying, and
Nice.
that's something I follow also. And a lot of my strength comes from a lot of true understanding of the situation, like a lot of introspection also. Because it's very easy to get delusional and get lost. But I really reason it out with myself. Ki, what is the truth? What is the reality of the situation? Are you good? Are you bad? Are you right? Are you wrong? If I'm wrong, I
Yeah.
tell myself I'm wrong. So I think a lot of my strength comes from that. Besides my
Yeah.
family, I think mom and dad have always been my, big, huge pillars of support. So from them, I don't think I could have done 1% or an iota of work if it wasn't for their support.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much for doing this. And if you want to tell bye and to all of them who are watching, would like to give a shout out to
Yes.
them.
Yes, guys, bye. Thank you so much for watching. And I will again reiterate the same thing. Please stay at home. Please stay safe. Please protect your family and friends by doing that. Let's not have a non responsible behavior towards this. The government can only do little. Because we are also a country of billions of people, and we need to understand that no country in the world right now was equipped for a crisis like this. It's unfortunate that it's hit the world, but we all need to be together in this. And so this is not the time for blame game. This is the time to show our unity, and be together and beat this virus, and then celebrate later.
Good for you guys. I'm definitely putting
Thank
it
you.
in, but thank you so much once again.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Watch E-Town News Monday to Friday at 9:30 p.m. only on Zoom.